Hi everybody, I am back, and what you're going to see today and in another few days, you see my hair is up in a towel. I'm going to do a get ready with me. I haven't done one in quite a while, and today I'm going to actually put my makeup on, and then as soon as I finish filming that, I am going to change locations and I am going to do my hair. I've had so many questions about my hair that I thought this would be just a good time to go ahead and show those of you who are relatively new how I do my hair. I haven't done a hair video in a long time because I don't do anything special. So today I'm going to do both. I'm going to film both as I do them, and then I'll you're seeing the first part of this video, and then the second part I'll post in probably 3 or 4 days. So stay tuned for that if you want to see. I have my face all prepped and ready to go. So some of this is what I took on the cruise with me. We were gone for 3 weeks, which was a long time. And by the way, if you hear a little hum, I have my little fan right here. It's just, I've got all these lights on. It's hot outside. It's warmer in the house. So that's what you're hearing in the background. I don't think I've shared this foundation with you, but today I'm going to use the It Confidence in a Foundation by It Cosmetics, the All Day Confidence Velvet Matte Finish. And I saw this reviewed a few times and decided I would try it. Now, in all of the other It Cosmetic foundations so far that I've used, and I've used probably pretty much all of them, I think this is their newest one, I always use medium, and I ordered this, and it is so light. When I got this, it was not in my Ulta or well, it's not in Sephora. It wasn't, or my Sephora, but it wasn't in my Ulta yet. But I ordered the medium, and $205. And as I said, it's just so light on my skin. It's oil-free for all skin types, it says. So what I'm going to do basically, I'm just going to put it on. I'm going to put some on the back of my hand. And this is just one of my dupe paddle brushes. I ordered these off of, makeup all over the handle. I ordered these off of, I believe, eBay. So I'm just going to, can you see how light it is? It gives real good coverage. Biscuit is talking to me. So I've not been on YouTube, I tell you. And I've only watched a few videos. When we came back from this trip, I don't know if I told you in the last video, but Jim and I both came back with colds. Mine was much worse than his, and mainly it was just coughing. And I just recently stopped coughing in the past maybe week, but that gives really good coverage. I just wish it were a little bit darker, but it's not. I'm going to pull my mirror up a little bit closer to me, and I'm going to use the YBF Your Best Friend brow pencil. This is like a universal brow pencil. for some reason, I think today he's concerned that I'm talking to myself. But as I said, I had this cold and the coughing finally stopped, but it's been in my head and it's not been bad. But what has happened is I think I probably have fluid in my ear, and at least that's what the pharmacist told me the other day. But I have had just a touch of vertigo since I've been back, and it's only in my right ear. I've had vertigo really bad 2 other times, and both times it was so bad I couldn't get out of bed until I got something for it. I have this, I can do everything. I mean, it doesn't bother me. The only time it really bothers me is when I lay my head down, and if I lay my head down on the right side, I feel the room spin about 1 time, maybe 2, and then it goes away. If I lay my head down on my left side, I'm just fine. But that has been just wild, and as I said, it's still going on. So the other day, I had to run in CVS, to get my shingle shot. I got my second in that new shingle shot. That's a tongue twister. If you're my age or close to me, you know you need that new shingle shot even if you've had the first one. It comes in 2 shots, and you take one, and then I think you have to wait a month before you get the other one, but you have to have it within 6 months of the first one. So anyway, I got my first one before we went on the cruise, just before, and I got my second one. So I was in CVS, and this is the Mally Shadow Stick Extra, and the color is burnished bronze. So I told the pharmacist what was going on with this vertigo, and she suggested that I take some Sudafed for a few days. And if that didn't stop the vertigo, then she thought I needed to see a doctor. So she agreed that she thought I probably, just based on what I was telling her, had a little bit of fluid in my ear, and maybe that's what was causing it. Maybe it wasn't true vertigo. Maybe it was just caused from some fluid in my ear from this cold, because I'm still stopped up. So I've been taking the Sudafed, and I'm not any better. I've had a couple of days when I didn't feel it at all. I don't feel it when I drive. I don't feel it when I turn my head side to side. It's strictly when I lay down on my right side. So I'm gonna go to the doctor in the next day or so when I can get in. Okay, I'm gonna line my tear line, lower Geller, because you'll want wearing eyeliner and do that. And then my daughter and her wife and my sister were here last week and last weekend. So, and I didn't even mention this to them because it didn't bother me, and my daughter-in-law is a doctor, and I could have said something to her about it, but Nah. She was here to vacation and enjoy. I wanted to get her away from doctoring, but I will say she was on the phone talking to patients while she was here. Okay, let's see. I've done that, I've done that, I've done that. Do you do that? I am going to put some mascara on, and I ordered some new Bare Minerals, the original, off of either QVC or Home Shopping. I think it was Home Shopping. It was the Today Special a couple of weeks ago. And it had this mascara with it. Or I don't think it came with it, but it was in my box and I'm using it. But it's the Love Every Lash Micro Defining Mascara. And it's the tiny little brush, and you can see that I've been bending my mascara brushes, if they will bend, since I've been wearing mascara, what, 50 years, 55 years. And what I do is I lift it all the way up to right where the brush starts, and then I very gently bend it just a little bit. And what that does is it makes mascara so much easier to apply. I'm going to do my magnifying mirror. I really do like this. I had to walk away. I have new pillows on the sofa, and they have a tassel on one corner, and I'm going to have to take the tassel off because Biscuit is going to chew them off. So I had to get the pillows off of the sofa and put them in the bedroom. It is hot in Florida. Is it hot where you are? I know in the middle of the country it's really had some stormy flooding, bad weather. Many of you know that my daughter lives in Little Rock, and Little Rock has been flooded. Okay, the It Girl beauty book. I took 2 foundations. I took this eyeshadow, this eyeliner, a different mascara. I took an e.l.f. concealer, and I think that was all I took makeup wise on this cruise for 3 weeks. So what I'm going to do first, and I used, in fact, I've almost hit pan here on this eyeshadow, and I think I may just use a little of that Cozy right on top of that cream. And then I'm going to go down to Muse. It's this color right here. This was the only blush I used and the only bronzer I used for 3 weeks. I'm going to put this, it's cashmere, just under my brow. Here's what I didn't like. This is heavy. This is way too heavy to travel with. Okay, I'm gonna use the Honey Glow, the bronzer, and you can tell I have used it. And I'm gonna just lightly hit this foundation to give me some color. We had the best time on that cruise. Unfortunately, and then I'm going to just use the Je ne sais quoi blush right there. One day I'm going to do a video and just show some pictures and so that you can see everything or a lot of what we did. I'm going to line my lower lash line. But it was fun. We were in Barcelona for, I guess, 4 days, but the last 2 days I did not leave the hotel room. I was sick with this cold. This is the e.l.f. White Sand. I have not been wearing powder. I've not been setting my under eyes since the cruise. I tell you, I am so confident. This is Makeup Mirror. Has that touch base where if you touch it, the mirror changes 3 different brightness levels. So, if I touch it with my hand, or it goes off. This is the CoverGirl 24 hour, I think. The color is 860. I understand CoverGirl has come out with a cream eyeshadow. It's not in my stores. I haven't been in Ulta since I've been home. I'll put some gloss on this after this dries. I'm going to move the camera and lights and to another location, and then we'll do my hair and I will show you what I'm wearing today afterwards. So if you haven't subscribed yet, I sure hope you will, especially since there's going to be a part 2 for this video. You'll want to make sure you're subscribed. If you like this today, you'll want to make sure that you hit the little bell notification so that YouTube will actually remind you when I put that video up so that you can see it as soon as I put it up. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you more than you will ever know. I saw this on the back of a car the other day and I absolutely loved it. I changed it just a tiny little bit and it said, "Choose love, shine bright, be well," and then I added, "and most of all, be kind. Just be kind." I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.